But we're talking sun and the potential of skin cancer this morning and how important it is to use sunblock. We've got Dr. Aisha White with us here with Seton. Thank you for being here.
Good morning. Thank you.
Yeah, so the first question, you go to the store and you buy sunblock. What should you be looking for when it comes to the SPF? 15, 30, 45, 50, how high or low should you go?
Well, I think that's something that's been very confusing for people for quite some time. And recently, in December 2012, the FDA has actually taken some steps to make the labeling a little bit clearer for consumers. So what SPF is, it's the sun protection factor. And what that indicates is the amount of UVB radiation that you're getting protection from a sunscreen. So the sun emits several types of UV radiation, UVA, B, and C. And UVA and B are not blocked by the ozone layer. So those are the two that contribute to sunburn and damage to the skin. Now, with the new labeling, there are products that are labeled as broad spectrum, and what that means is that you're getting protection from both UVA and UVB. So what I generally will recommend for my patients is a sunscreen with an SPF of 30 or higher.
Higher is better.
Well, I think an SPF of 30 will provide protection from approximately 97% of the UVB rays, but once you get above 30, you're only getting a minimal additional amount of coverage. So I say at least 30, but for example, the difference between an SPF of 30 and an SPF of 50 is only 1% difference of UV blockage.
Oh, wow. Okay. Do people need to apply sunscreen every single day, no matter what you're doing?
Absolutely. I think, this is a very topical time to have this discussion, but I think we should all be applying sunscreen daily and year-round because we get exposed to the sun year-round. I think another thing that's important is to remember to reapply sunscreens at least every 2 hours or as indicated on the packaging. And also it's important not to forget our lips and eyes. So there are UV blocking sunglasses that are widely available, and also many lip balms and lipsticks now contain SPF of 30 or higher.
And the makeup.
And the makeup.
Got it in it.
Exactly.
As well. How often do you need to reapply? And does that depend on what you're doing exactly?
Right, it does. It absolutely does. So, like I said before, I will usually recommend that people use a sunscreen with an SPF of 30 or higher that is also water resistant and, as we talked about before, broad spectrum, so that you're getting protection from UVA and UVB rays. Now, that being said, if you're excessively sweating or you're in the water, you may need to reapply more frequently. And now with the newer labeling, the water resistant sunscreens will have a number next to the term water resistant. For example, 40 minutes or 80 minutes, and that tells you the amount of time that you can be exposed to water before you need to reapply that product.
Got it. We've got about 45 seconds left. Let's talk about UV index. When you hear David say the UV index is X today, what should we be keying in on?
So this is a scale from 1 to 11 that measures how much of the ultraviolet radiation is actually getting down to the ground on that day. So the higher the number, the more UV radiation that's getting down to the ground. So again, it may be a day on a high UV index day where you need to be more concerned about protecting yourself.
Got it. Thank you so much, Dr. White, for coming in. You wore a great color this morning.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.